Bloomies are forever.
Good morning, happy Saturday morning. We are back for another shipping video. My name's Melissa and welcome. This is meant to be a nice slow video. Hopefully you can rest, relax, and fall asleep. I have sold 5 items on eBay and maybe another 30 on PayPal. So we'll see how many I get through. We're gonna deal with eBay first. These items don't have to be shipped until next week since it's a Saturday, but I want to start early because that many items really might take me days. The first thing I'm going to ship is a bracelet I got from the Thread Up box, and this is headed to Jill. She lives in South Carolina. Let's put you down so you can see what I see. Okay, I think that's good. So this bracelet sold for $9.99. Really pretty. It's a nice heavy piece. And they paid $4.99 for shipping. So the first thing I'm going to do is tuck some foam around this, and then we will put it in a plastic bag. So the first thing we're going to do is put this in a plastic bag. And I got one of the smaller ones. I grabbed a smaller bag, which is a 10 by 13. Let's pick out a fun tissue paper. I have this one sitting right on top. It is a cat print. And I think I want to do the turquoise tulle. I did pick up some more of this tulle since it is less than $6 shipped on Amazon. And I think we are going to give this person a pendant. One of my subscribers sent me pendants. This one is black. So before I do a bow, I'm going to slip that on there. Come on, hands. There we are. Trim that off and use a business card. My business card says, "You are enough. You are so enough. It is unbelievable how enough you are." That's very true. Tuck that in. Let's put this, I have holographic mailers, and I think this will fit perfectly. Sorry, my fingers are having a little bit more pain than normal. Shake them out a little bit, maybe go take another pain pill if I need it, but for right now I'm okay. Do you need my finger back though? So she paid $4.99 for first class mail. And my scale is saying this is 3.5, so we round up to 4. And I have to update. And my cost is $2.70. Purchase and print. I'll probably have to change my printer over when it pops up, as I haven't printed in about a day or so. We open the label, print, and here is where I need to change it back to the Dymo. Thank you, Jill. I hope you love your bracelet. Okay. The next item, oh, I forgot to pull one item. I'll have to do that at the end. I just sold a ball cap to somebody who lives about 20 minutes away. They just paid this morning though. So the next 2 items she purchased on, this is Kelly, one of my subscribers. Hi Kelly. She purchased on eBay, and then off eBay she purchased a few more items. So I'm going to print all of them to the same package and print it through eBay, but put all of the items in. So I have to go to my spreadsheet. And this is Kelly. I've been keeping a pretty accurate spreadsheet. I have to give myself credit for this, just because there's been so many people. I'm getting dozens of emails a day, even still asking for things. So once I type it in, it's pretty much in my mind and I don't need to look at it again. But then when I ship, I'm double checking, so that's good. So here are the 4 things that Kelly purchased. She purchased the Old Navy tank top. Why am I? Oh, there we go. And it has such a fun celestial print. Celestial. I don't know. She was one of the first people who grabbed a few items. The next item, I know I had so many requests. This is the Gap red plaid shirt. It is that brushed live-in broken in fabric, which everybody seems to like, including me. Just gonna button everything down. Like I said, she grabbed it first. I go in order of who sends the emails, so even if somebody leaves a comment or something, I always say I go by emails. That's the only fair way, I think, to do it. But I bet I've sold, I'd have to, I don't even know at this point if I could count, but I bet you I've sold 60 or 70 items, maybe even more. So we will roll that in, fold that up as well as I can. Okay, then the 2 items from eBay. She picked up, oh, and those tops together were $7. I was only charging $3 or $4 a top. Again, it was more for the experience and making the video the thread up items than it was to make like a huge profit. Then she purchased this swim top by Bond Eye, and she got this for $5. I sent her a best offer. And then a Matilda Jean dress, and I sent her an offer for $15. I'll just insert a photo for this so I don't have to unwrap and wrap that back up. So I know this isn't going to fit in a padded flat rate, and she is in New York. This swimsuit has cups in it. So like I do with all swimsuits, I'm gonna put some stuffing in the cups. You can ball up plastic bags or whatever you have laying around, just to give it a little bit of protection. And I'm gonna wrap this separately in the plastic. I don't want this to get smushed down at all. And then let's see if the rest of the items will fit in a second plastic bag. If not, we can do them separately or 2 together. But let's see. This is such a tiny little thing. What a beautiful dress. Okay. The air can be squished out of that. That is a 12 by 15. So we'll need 2 pieces of tissue paper. The first we'll use is the Featherly they call it, and it is sold out as of right now. And this is a Santa Claus? I don't know, some kind of holiday washi tape. Polar bear, that's what it is. It has little polar bears. do the blue tool as it is right here. Let's do a thank you card to match. This is a really pretty gold and kind of nudie aqua. Put a business card in there. And the second one. Let's do a Santa. Ho, 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 pale pink print. And use the gold tool. That'll look nice. The gold Santa suits are done in a metallic, so they catch the light really nicely. Just for fun, we will give her a little jelly bean book, just like a little notepad, keep in your purse. Just adds a little bit of color. So those are her two packages. And let's give these away. £2, 9.1 ounces. So this is going to go at the 3-pound rate. I always round up to the closest pound for just priority. So 3 pounds. I'll put this in a poly bag, and she paid $8.50 for shipping, and my cost is $11.45. Now let's do a few things and make sure this is the absolute cheapest way to ship this. I'm going to log myself into Pirate Ship. I saw on somebody else's Instagram, I didn't answer because they had already answered. They kept trying Pirate Ship and they said something like, it never seems to be cheaper than eBay. So I definitely want to try that. We'll see how that goes. And I'm going to put it in a poly mailer. And I'm going to have to put it in at least a 15 by 18, I could imagine. That might change. We'll see. I want to make sure my measurements are correct for that as well on eBay to see if that changes my eBay cost. Okay, 15 by 18 by 2 is for the same cost. It's $11.45 and $11.79, so about the same. I'm going to go back to Pirate Ship and change my dimensions. I could, I don't think I could put this anything smaller, but just for fun, see if I can get this in a 12 by 15. It would ship for $8.40. So that's where we see the difference. Let's go back to 12 by 15 for eBay. On eBay, 3 pounds, a 12 by 15, because they don't specify a poly bag, it's just priority mail package, whether it's a box or a poly bag, it's the same with the measurements. It's $11.45. If I could, let's pretend I could fit this in a 12 by 15 mailer, it would be $8.40 for 3 pounds. So that's where we're getting a little bit of a difference, and that's because Pirate Ship has that poly bag option. The box would be about the same. I don't think I'm going to get this into that poly bag, so I'll have to redo that, but if that works for you, that's awesome. Let's find a big poly bag. Okay, I pulled all of my larger poly bags. This is a 12 by 15. I don't know which is bigger or if these are both the same size. These are the same size, this floral one and then the inspirational quotes. Let's see, I've got some just plain white ones. I don't even know where I picked these up. These are more square. Okay, so this is a 24 by 24. I don't need that. And this is a 12 by 15. We'll stick around a little bit. So I'm just gonna grab the inspirational quotes. And this one is an 18 by 24. There's no way that's fitting in there. I want to fold this over as much as I possibly can. And then when I measure this, somebody reminded me to add depth. So let's get my tape measure. I found it. So I'm going to go about halfway down and halfway down. It's 19 by 14. Because there's just two measurements for the poly mailers. So let's go back. 19 by 14, 3 pounds. It says it can't be bigger than 18. I think it is bigger. I could probably get an inch off if I taped it, which I might have to do, but let's see. Yeah, I could get an inch off for sure. That would be no big deal. Okay, so let's do 18 by 14. And Pirate Ship comes out with $11.79. We're going back to eBay and we're doing 18 by 14, 3 pounds. And it is $11.45 with eBay. So we are going to go with eBay, especially because I can put a full 19 inches and it's still $11.45, so I won't have to use additional tape on it. It saves me a couple pennies. Open label and print. Thank you, Kelly. Okay, so that's everything on eBay for right now. I have one more item, but again, I didn't pull it. And there's a ton more items. Oh, I have 2 more items. There's another item that just sold, but I didn't pull those items. So I am going to log into PayPal. It's funny because this morning when I was feeling well enough, finally I started to edit a shipping video that I just finished yesterday. And then I was like, I'm gonna film another one. They all just kind of go into each other. Log in. But this morning I was not having makeup, hair, shower. So you're seeing me at my finest. I know you don't care. Thanks for not caring. My stomach's growling already. Okay, there's really no particular order because truly about 30 people paid. So I'm just gonna go whoever paid first and it won't matter. This is Nancy. Why don't I pull up my spreadsheet and a Control F Nancy, if I spell it right. Here she is. She got a scarf and a top. Okay, here are the 2 items. The first is a scarf. This is Juicy Couture and it has a Scotty dog print. How fun is that? And I know this is being gifted to somebody. Let's fold this. It's quite a big scarf. It's like a pashmina. Okay, and this was probably one of the 2 most popular items. The Tory Burch flats I knew would be popular. This I didn't know. I had so many requests for this. And Nancy was first. Snow worries. Thought that was adorable. let's fold that up. Let's get the scarf out of the way. I'm gonna run a little bit of a lint roller on this. It's in really good shape, but it's been in a pile with all sorts of other things. And it's black, so it couldn't hurt it. To match up the sleeves, everything needs to match. We don't really have any plans for today, hey, which is good because I'm just going to be shipping as much as I feel well. Yesterday, our big outing was to go to Home Goods. We've been looking for some chairs that are a little bit more comfortable for when we sit down and film. We have this office chair, but past that, our house doesn't have many chairs. We really, we have bar stools, but again, those were way too high. We have 2 chairs we've been using, but we picked them up on the side of the road and recovered them. They're great chairs. It's just to sit for hours at a time. Neither Bear nor I really enjoy them. So we found 2 chairs. They don't match. They're the same exact chair. One is pale pink, which Bear loves pale pink. Bear's dad and him used to raise pigs, and he's just always been a big fan of pale pink. And the other is like a light blue-gray, which is mine. So we asked the manager, who just happened to be going past, if we could ask somebody about discounting the chairs, and he's like, oh, we just got these in, they sell pretty quickly. And we're like, oh, okay. They're $100 each, which for us is a lot of money, but they ticked so many boxes. We had such a long list. If we're gonna buy retail, we want to make sure like we're really gonna like them and use them, and they're gonna hold up or be washable. We're trying to add value to our lives and not just a thing. And we had a real need for them, and I'll resell our other chairs that are recovered. But we were like, oh, they're great chairs. So he could see us going back and forth. He was bringing things out from the back. He's like, you know what? If you could find anything wrong with either one, I'll give you 10% off. And we were like, okay. And I found like this little, I'm like, I don't think this is gonna count, but I'm gonna show it to you. It's a little bit of dust on the bottom, the absolute bottom of the pale pink. And it was that kind of dust that could probably just be like brushed away. He's like, good, I'll give you 10% off both. So him and my husband brought them up to the front. My husband went to bring around the car, and we got $40 off. I don't know if I can't imagine he just miscalculated, but she rings them up and they're supposed to be 100, and even with a 10% off, that would have only made them 90, right? It would have only made them 90. And the whole thing, and we bought a whole bunch of other things, was like $160. And I was like, oh, and she's like, yeah, he gave you $40 off. I'm like, yes. And I didn't even, he went back to the back. By the time the whole thing happened, Bear was already loading them and I was paying, and I was like, oh my goodness, tell him thank you, please. So, thank you. They're such nice chairs. So I'll have to insert a picture of our chairs. YouTubing is a very good job for me because shopping sometimes is very difficult and the bins are difficult. I love doing them, but YouTubing, I can feel pretty terrible, and as long as I can keep a smile on my face, I can still YouTube. And I have to ship anyway, so it's nice to have somebody keep me company. Thanks for keeping me company. Okay, what are we gonna put as a package topper on Nancy's package? And the different colors won't bother us at all, especially because Bear is huge. He's 6'6" and he's got a very broad back. He covers his whole chair, so you won't even notice his chair is a different color. You'll see mine a little bit, but they roll, they have arms, they go up and down. There's adjustments. I'm gonna give her a stack of Post-its. A little stack of Post-its for Nancy. They're washable. That's one thing as we get older. I'm talking like I'm 80 years old, but you know, and just understanding more, we're going to have things for a longer period of time, hopefully, if we, whether we splurge or not splurge, if we find something at the bins, it's either going to fill a temporary need in our life, like food, it's usable, or hopefully like our couch, we'll have it for like 40 years, not need to buy another couch. I really like our couch. There's Nancy's package. I'm gonna put this in the aqua mailer since it's on top and it matches. But I definitely need washable things at this point. It's not like we have pets or kids, but both Bear and I, my hands shake, they spasm sometimes, I drop things. It's just, you're gonna drop things occasionally. Oh, I hope, I probably should have put this in a, well, we'll see. Oh, it's only 15.3, yay! I was gonna say I should have printed it, put it in a poly mailer. Nope, that's what I did. I should have put that, I was gonna say I should have put that in a padded mailer for priority mail, but I can print this first class mail, so that's pretty nice. And Nancy paid $9 plus shipping. She's in Ohio. And calculate shipping. And I'll update my spreadsheet to say I printed the label today. Confirm and pay. And I have to turn on my big loud printer. Sorry about that. I think the printer has stopped making noises. Print. Thank you, Nancy. Okay, next one is from Amy. Hi, Amy. Amy's also a subscriber I recognize. I recognize so many subscribers now, which is a wonderful thing. Amy bought maybe 14 items, so I'm going to quickly pull those. I just had like an IKEA bag I was putting things in as they sold. The lanai is covered. I mean, nicely covered. Everything's folded and organized, but covered with clothing. So I'm gonna pull her things. Give me 1 second. It is about an hour later. I have taken a bath. That's how you know I'm not feeling so swell. The bath. Ugh, hate baths. I finished pulling this order, so we're going to package that up. Look how pretty this scarf is. I don't know if it'll focus. There we are. It's like the lightest pale purple. It reminds me of being in the woods for some reason, and I'm not sure why. It's not like I've ever really just hung out in the woods and seen purple. Just something about the shade, like a mist. Should be called misty gray purple. Okay, let me get the list. Okay, White Stag peach shirt. Faded Glory green shirt. Just dropped my washi. No Boundaries purple shirt. Faded Glory black shirt. Sasuna olive shirt. It's a lot of shirts in this order. Marina black and white striped shirt. Croft and Barrow peach shirt. Olive kangaroo hoodie. That's this. Tickled pink scarf. East 5th smocked purple shirt. Then we have a tank top. The black blouse, I need to go get that. The yellow polo-esque top. The cream and top sweater. And that's the end. No, there should be one more thing. The Christmas cactus. top. Okay, so, oh, and I was gonna throw this in for free. I just had an extra t-shirt I thought she'd like. So I'm only missing, what am I missing? The black button-up blouse. Tongue twister. I'll be back. We found it. Bear helped me. So we have the black button-up blouse. Let's see how we're gonna ship all of this. That should be fun. Hey, blouse, get your act together. Okay, Bear's gonna go for a walk later today, so he's gonna drop off my packages. So that's nice. We have a really gorgeous park fairly close to us. Can I say the name of the park? I think I can. Nobody cares. I'm never there. Actually, I've been there once out of 5 years of living here. And it was to get out of the car, get to the trail, which is like 10 steps, and then realize I couldn't do it. Okay, we have everything we need. I'm sure I'm gonna have to sign back in. Let's see, ship. They can make me, they will sign back in. I've been gone for like an hour and a half. So it's called GT Bray. GT Bray Park. It's a really nice park. Does it say how many acres it is or whatever? They have an outdoor swimming pool, multiple sports fields, an amphitheater. I think the Pirates off-season training is close by. I don't know. Something like that. So let's get out some plastic bags for Amy. We're gonna need some big ones. And it is almost 90 degrees here. There are people sitting over by the pool, Bear said. He couldn't tell if they were going in or not, but they're over there. All I'm hoping to get done today, truly all I'm hoping to get done is shipping. So that's my goal. Sounds like a low goal, but it's actually a really high goal for me. Sometimes you have to set your goals a little bit lower than you'd like. True. I think we could fit that tank in there if we just roll it a little bit. Has anybody else ever rolled their luggage if they're headed out for a trip or vacation? I've tried rolling my luggage. It doesn't seem to take up less room than folding. And really, if you have a pound of denim, it's a pound of denim whether you roll or fold. So I'm not exactly sure about that. About that little rolling trick. We have used space bags before, but you gotta watch the weight on luggage. Not that I travel anymore, but that's okay. We've traveled a lot. Okay. I think we could fit quite a few of the little t-shirts in here. The sweater might be another bag. Let's put some t-shirts. I think this is going to be a 3 or a 4 bagger. I don't often get orders this big, but I am more than happy to do it. It's headed to Oklahoma, so I'll be excited to see what the shipping cost is. Okay, maybe one more? I also got really big boxes, so if I need to box something. Not too many things need boxed clothing-wise, but I do have, I think, just one pair of shoes. There's still a few people that I need to send invoices to, or asked me to hold things for a little bit. I think that'll fit. Nice. Okay, it's a 3-bagger. We will break out some tissue paper. Let's put my bags away. It's already 3 o'clock, huh? Oh, you know what? I have thank you stickers. I got those with some packaging. I didn't even realize the stickers came with it. Oh, that's so easy. I totally get why people buy stickers. That's just great. And I have silver ribbon. Unfortunately, it's one of the ones that's just like unspooling because I accidentally dropped it and it rolled across. I think this is going to be the perfect piece. Oh yeah, this is a good one. It's going to be too big. That makes me much happier. That turquoise with the mint was just not cutting it from the last video. In reality, it was just yesterday. Okay, so this piece we will absolutely save. So there's the first one. Sticker. Now this one I'm going to use the turquoise tool because one, it's my favorite right now, and two, it is so much easier to tie. The raffia is pretty easy too. My husband and I have been researching different microphones because I don't use a mic when I'm sitting talking to you shipping videos. We use plugged in mics when we do our just hauls and thread up unboxes and whatever. But if they have to go into a phone, my camera doesn't have a mic jack. So always hook us up to the phone, hit record at the same time I hit record. My camera goes off every half hour and we have to redo the whole thing. So we've been looking into whole new systems. And we went to Best Buy, I don't know, a few days ago, and the gentleman also has a YouTube channel. I'm sure he's much bigger than I am, but he records for local artists too, so he really seemed to know what he was doing, thankfully. Let's do some gold tool on this one. Yeah, that'll match. And he said one of the better cameras that have all of the things that I would like to have, I'd like to have a feature that has the mic jack right in it. And that way I don't need my phone to record my audio and then sync it up. Syncing it up isn't that much of an issue, but it takes like a few minutes per thing. When you're doing a 5-hour long video, like sometimes I do with my unedited shipping videos, that's the last one, I have to edit that yet, to sync up every half hour is a little time consuming. So we found one. It's originally $1,500 in the, not just the camera, it's a whole bunch of extra stuff, and I'll sell most of the extra stuff. But I've been using this camera for 2 years. I hadn't realized it had been that long. So I don't feel bad about investing. And it was on sale for $6.69, no tax. I'm still not sure about the no tax thing, how that was accomplished, but it's on the way. We had to order it, and it was 2-day shipping. Okay, let's get a scale weight on these packages. Okay, it's between 6 and 7 pounds, so we have to round up to 7. Let's do a package. It's gonna be like 20 by 18 maybe. 7 pounds, and I'm on PayPal. I don't think it'll fit in a flat rate box, even the largest one. I don't think it's going to do. PayPal's like, we're figuring this out. I don't know about this one. I'll log into Pirate Chip. because we all know I closed that one. Okay, oh, it's not as bad as I thought. So she paid $51 for the items and $14, I think, for shipping. I don't know, I can't find it on here. So the cost through PayPal is $19.86. And once I log into Pirate Ship, let's see if it's gonna be any different. Also, I'm sure somebody has told me this, but Pirate Ship has a paste address. You could just paste the full address and it pre-fills it in. That's so much easier. Okay, now I know the dimensions for a poly mailer could only be 18 to 18. So I'm gonna figure that out. Let's go back and put 18 to 18, 18 by 18 in PayPal, just so we're doing lemons to lemons. Pirate Ship, if I can get it in 18 by 18, which is doubtful, is gonna be $13.95. PayPal, same dimensions, same weight, $19.86. So that's a big difference, but again, let's see if I can actually do that first. So this is 18 inches, right? A little retractable thing. This is actually 19 inches. A little bit iffy. Oh, I had to put package toppers. Let's do, what are we gonna do? I have some nose pore strips that I got in a big package. There you go, Amy. I know Amy pretty well. And business card. Where did I put my business card stack? I walk away for 2 seconds and lose everything. Huh. Seriously, where did I put that? I just had like 20 business cards. Oh, it's under the stairs. There we are. Okay, now let's try it. Okay, let's see what this is now. So this is 16 by 19. I can absolutely get another inch and tape that though if this goes well. So let's do 16 by 18. Oh, I could just leave 18 by 18. I'm just gonna leave 18 by 18 because it's smaller. So on Pirate Ship, this is $13.95. Awesome. I'm gonna break out the tape and make it slightly smaller though. My printer is going to print. Let's see if I did it. I did it. So I just taped it a little bit and took in like a little bit here and there. Worked great. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Amy. The next person also purchased a bunch of items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's start to stack those. One is a purse and one is a pair of shoes. So the rest are clothing. So Mariah, hi Mariah. I am going to package these, some together, some separately. She ordered the men's Ralph Lauren green shirt. Make sure all the buttons are there. This looks like it was dry cleaned. And it has the purple polo guy. That's a fun little addition. Let's clear a little path here. Mariah was the second person on my list to ask for items, so she got almost her pick. couple people a little bit further down the list, we lost some things early on, like this flannel. Flannels in general went really fast. I was shocked. She wanted the Old Navy one. The Gap one was probably the top one. That was like a reddish. This one's kind of like a more red orange. I might still call it red, but it's more of a bright red or even an orangey red. And then this one was asked for a few times. She got a few things a few people wanted. Okay, then we have jeans. These are the Old Navy Rockstar. These are in really nice shape. Wondering why I didn't try these on. Because my legs don't like jeans. Just keep telling me that. The Victoria's Secret cropped hoodie. This is a pretty soft one. I'm not going to have eBay photos for most of this stuff since it wasn't on eBay. I can sell things cheaper and easier, just straight through YouTube. And the last item was probably also in the top 10 of most requested. This is that soft maroon sweater with the plaid hem, and it's called Cloud Chaser. I don't know that brand name. Wonder if it's a Stitch Fix. I always read Stitch Fix or watch Stitch Fix reviews and think, they want what for that top? I know the whole thing is the ease, and I totally get why they're successful. But they charge, you know, like $3 for a tank top or $68 for an acrylic sweater. It just seems crazy. Like, I could go to TJ Maxx and get that on sale. I think this is gonna have to go in 2 separate bags, so maybe I'll put the dark colors. They're all pretty dark. For this one, and let's do this one together. Try to fit it in there nicely. And for the next one, let's grab a bigger bag. If I have a bigger bag, do I have? Yes, I have bigger bags. Got like a giant stack of bags. Now this one might have to go in a box. We'll see. Not because of the clothing, but because of the purse. Okay, there are the jeans. I think I'm going to do the jeans separately. They're such a dark wash. I wouldn't want them to bleed on anything. I'm sure they've been washed, but never know. Okay, the men's shirt and the Victoria's Secret hoodie. Good and good. So for this thread up experiment, which was a lot of work and I probably won't be repeating anytime soon, I kept a spreadsheet. So that way every time somebody inquired or paid or whatever, I could have the exact, I think I forgot when I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have one more. That's why I kept a spreadsheet. American Apparel gray green flecked hoodie. American Apparel. I don't think I have that. American Apparel hoodie. Huh, I'm gonna have to look through my list with that. American Apparel. Oh, it's a men's. Ah, that makes sense. Okay, I've gotta go get that. I'll be back. That was easy to find. I forgot to pull the men's things. I didn't sell very many men's. I think I sold, just the 2 out of all of the orders. She said this is a green gray. Yeah, it's definitely gray. It's I'm gonna call that kind of a green gold or a goldy green. So this will also go in its own little bag. Let's do it that way. And then we have the shoes and the purse. And I think the purse, I might put something in it to hold its shape. And I might put like one of the smaller packages. Get in there. So here's the purse. It's the Tianello hobo bag. She said it had a stripe down the side, and I'm assuming, oh, with stripes inside. Huh. My typing. So this is absolutely the correct one. It smells amazing. So I think to stuff it, I'm going to put something in it. That should be a good size for that. There we are. I think the best way to do this is like this. I don't think I'm going to fold it over. Stick that in there. I think that's going to be the way I do that. Let's get some foam. Let's see if that works. I wonder if the stickers stick to the foam. Good enough. I'll take that. Let's get some tulle out and make sure that sticker stays in place. Doesn't look like it's gonna stay for long, honestly. Okay, here we are. And let's do the shoes. That'll go in some kind of plastic as well, but I want to keep going with her order. She purchased the Vans. Let's give these a tie. These were really clean. My husband did clean up the soles a little bit with a magic eraser, a generic magic eraser. But they came out really nice. Okay, so I stuffed them with eBay tissue paper. And let's do so many things I can do. I have just white tissue. I don't even know where I got this. I said that like I was bragging. Like, I have so much tissue paper, I don't know where I got this. I didn't mean to brag. I'm sure you realize that. Here we are. Slip that into a bag. Shoe. There we are. Okay, so how are we going to package this? Let's see where this is headed. Did I already say? There's no way this is fitting in an 18 by 18 bag, I can tell you that. This is headed to Indianapolis. It's gonna weigh like 42 pounds. So I think I'm gonna have to put this one in a box. Here's the box. The measurements are going to be 16 by 12 by 8. So let's stick that in here. I'm in PayPal for right now. We'll skip the weight until I weigh it. 16 by 12 by 8. Okay, let's give it a weigh. I think we're going to have to weigh this in different segments. Oh, it's 1 pound exactly. That's 4 pounds. So I'll put 5 pounds. It's 2.5 pounds. So we're at 7.5 pounds plus the box. So let's do 9 pounds for now and see what we're looking at. And then once I get it all boxed, we can figure it out. This is really not going to fit in any other size box, though. Priority anything. I don't think they have a big enough box. Okay, so $18.06. That's great. I already left Pirate Ship open, so let's ship there. Let me copy her address, which is so much easier now. And paste address. I see you. There we go. It's going to be in a box, 16 by 12 by 8. And I put 9 pounds. Let's compare. Pirate Ship is $18.06, which is the exact thing as PayPal. So it doesn't matter. I'm going to print it through PayPal so that way the tracking number gets uploaded. But if Pirate Ship was even 5 cents less, I would go there and just copy and paste that. Okay, so let's take the box. That will line the box. That's just a clean, big trash bag. Okay, and that will fit in here, so I'm going to do tissue paper up next. We are going to do lots of different tissue paper, so let's pull off the longest piece of silver string that I can. Should just have silver hair. Oh, that would be so pretty. Those were the shoes. I felt those. Next we have some clothing in the pineapple print. I was recently told that my fructose, I can't process fructose. Just add it to the list here. So there's not too many fruits. They said berries were okay. Blackberries, raspberries. So that's what I'm switching to. But no more pineapples for a while. The cat print. I'm also going to do the turquoise. I think I said I ordered more of this tulle and Amazon told me that I could get it the same day for the free. So I did that and it saved me $77 for shipping. There's no way I was paying $77 for 1 day shipping, or same day. I guess it's same day shipping. But if they want to give it to me for free, okay. I don't know why they thought is that a good thing if it's free? Is there any, I guess, downside to that? Like, why wouldn't you take it for same day if it's the same as 2 day, which is free? But is there a downside I'm not seeing? Like, would that use more fossil fuel or something else I'm not getting? Next one. Where'd my stickers go? Here we are. We're gonna sticker this one up. Use the gold. Do a little silver and gold here. How did I put that all back in there? There we go. Okay, let's do package toppers. I'm gonna give her the nose peel. Thumbnail. Okay, good enough. Okay, we'll put a sticker on the top that says thank you to hold that rosette tail down. Just tied the box basically. Tied the bag rather. Okay. Get out the tape. Okay, we're gonna give it the last way. Now I can't see that screen, but there's a hold button on the side of my scale. Love that. It is 8 pounds, 9.9 ounces. So we are good at the 9-pound rate. The measurements are correct. Let's confirm and print. I think those were my 2 biggest orders. I know I have a person with 2 leather purses and maybe like 5 or 6 items, but those should be the 2, I don't know. Not even biggest, but hardest to wrap, I guess. They weren't even that hard. Thank you, Mariah. Straighten up a little. Put my packages on the floor. Let's go back and update my spreadsheet. Shipped. Hey, caps lock, I don't want you. Okay. Sent, shipped. This person needs an invoice. Hi, Darlene. So I'm gonna go to just the main sheet on PayPal, the main page sheet. And on the left-hand column, I don't know, scroll your wheel down once or twice. Under invoice and estimates, there is create an invoice. Come on, let's create it. There we go. Paste her email. Email is the only thing I need from her. And I have the items written down, obviously, that she wanted. There were just 2. So I write those in the description. And the price. The shipping was $7.55 for priority. And then I just send, and that's it. It's as easy as that. I'm gonna tell her I just sent it. Darlene is a customer of mine from months and months ago. I have like probably about 12 or so of the same repeating customers month after month, and then people that come and go, and I totally get both of those. Okay. Let's go to the next person. So I'm gonna write on Darlene's spreadsheet column that I sent the invoice today, the 23rd. There we go. I need to make an invoice for Sandy. Had a few people ask for me to wait until all 3 episodes of the Thread Up boxes were finished, which made sense, which is why I started the spreadsheets. She wanted a sweater, 2 tops, and a scarf. So I'm going to paste her email address. And just so I remember what it is, I am going to copy what she wants and paste it in the description. And that's optional. You don't have to do that. And then how much am I charging her? $8.50 for shipping. all four are very lightweight, and send. And now I'm going to update my spreadsheet, sent invoice 11/23, and email her that I sent her an invoice. So she knows what they're for. I'm just gonna put, thanks for shopping with me. Your ThreadUp invoice is being sent. Let me know if I can help you further. Thanks, Melissa. Okay. Oh, Darlene just paid, how funny. So we will update that, we already did. Next we are doing Chrissy. Hi, Chrissy. And she ordered 4 items. We have Chrissy's items. Have to reread these because it's been so long. The polo scarf, the Hot in Hollywood jeans, the light blue shirt, the H by Halston, and the navy size extra large polo. This one's really soft too. It's making me wonder if I should have kept some. I don't think I'd wear them though, so nope, but they're so soft. And right now I'm just a little bit cold. So I'm like, oh, more covers. Oh, I put eye drops in, sorry about that. Might look like I was, no, I look fine. Okay, so I'm going to have to log back in, I'm sure. And I'm gonna copy Chrissy's name, except my Word doesn't want me to, so copy. And head on over to PayPal, because when I log back into PayPal, it'll most likely go to the main screen. I thought that was the case. So I have to go up. There's a way to search through your payments by last name, by email, all of the things. So once you click into your payments, there's a toolbar at the top. So I just pasted Chrissy in there, and I'm gonna hit search on the right hand side. And here we go, here she is. And here is her payment. She also bought something in March and this past summer. So, packing, ship. That's what this is called, ship. So now here's where I actually have to get it ready to ship. We are back here. I have to like re-immerse myself in this culture. I read a book. I ate. It's been hours since I've seen you last. This shirt is really nice too. She really got some nice pieces. I thought about keeping this H by Holstein shirt, but honestly, it's too nice for what little I do. I feel like I would just need to throw it in the wash, and then who knows if it's machine washable, or make it pilly really easily and then not be able to, I don't know, I would have screwed it up. The shirt deserves more than me. That's really what that's about. Because my nice pieces of clothes, I just don't have, I have the time, I just don't have the health to special treat so much laundry. Especially with eBay laundry sometimes. If it doesn't get thrown in the washer and the dryer, I'm gonna ruin it. My lifestyle, my husband would be fine if I wanted to wear dry clean only clothes and he would go drop them off for me, but it's just a waste of money, honestly. So, where were we? Got off on a little high horse, is that what they say? I don't know what they say. I don't really see anybody on a regular basis. Okay. My doctors, I see my doctors. not sad. That's just reality. Okay, some fun tissue. Did I lose my stickers? I only have 3 left on this page, so I might have to go get more. Might be able to use something else. Got my Diet Cream soda. It's nice and cold. Love that. Some Tool. Since I've seen you last, Amazon dropped off our new microphone. I'm pretty darn excited about the new setup. Our camera should be here Tuesday. I don't know if we'll film something between now and Tuesday because I have this shipping video and I have a shipping video that would have come out before you're seeing this. So I just don't know, but I'm so excited. So the next video might be it. Okay. The cats kind of look like bunnies upside down. Let's do, where's my, I think we're gonna have to do gold. I think our turquoise ran away. I think I have to go pick it up off the floor. I don't think it got far though. This looks pretty on this one anyway. All the citrus colors. And that's what that looks like. Pretty. Okay, so between 3 and 4 pounds, we round up to 4 pounds. And this is going to Christine, Chrissy in Rhode Island. We have a nickname. I know her nickname, I should say. We don't have a nickname. Just know hers. Okay, so 4 pounds it got rounded up to. I'm going to put it in probably a 15 by 18 by 3. Let's see what, she paid $30 in total. So this is $13.75 on PayPal. For the 4 pounds from Florida to Rhode Island. I am going to go back to Pirate Ship, which I left to open. Paste address. That's so much easier. Thank you to whoever told me that. Go down to the second option, which is poly bag. So it's going to be a 15 by 18, 4 pounds. Get rates. $11.79. So that's almost $2 I'll save by going with Pirate Ship on this one. And again, if you're wondering why I'm putting everything in a poly mailer and not a box, It's that Pirate Ship ships this package much cheaper if it's in this kind of packaging. A box is going to add $2 to this, even though it's about the same weight. It's not the weight changing, it's literally a box or a poly mailer. They'd rather you ship them in here for some reason, and I couldn't tell you why. So Pirate Ship was $11.79, and you have to have a poly bag no bigger than 18 inches. This one would have been 19, and you're measuring end to end when flat. So if you've already done it, take halfway down the side, go around the top, halfway down the side. So you can't have anything bigger than 18. And this bag was 19 inches. So to get that under that 18, I taped it and pulled in that excess. So now it's actually 17 inches. So that doesn't seem to make a big difference. Like, what's the difference between if it's 18 or 19 inches? It's a huge difference. It's $2. So you really want to gather that in. And that's how we just saved $2. Buy label. I have to check to make sure my printer is loaded with labels. It is. Go me. Okay. So download. Okay. Print and print. Now, because we did this on Pirate Ship and saved ourselves almost $2, we have to go back to PayPal, find the person's details. So you have to get to the page. It says transaction details on the top, and it's only one click, so it's not a big deal. But under the address, the buyer's address, is add tracking information. So I copied that with a one click from Pirate Ship and paste that in. And what that does is it tells the person and it tells PayPal that you've sent the package through a third party, basically. And we sent it third party to save $2. Thank you, Chrissy. Next package. It's not as easy as that. On eBay, you can just go to like next, next. But on PayPal, you have to go back to the main screen and figure out whether you're going up or down, or in no particular order. It seems to me like I'm doing that one. So that was for Chrissy. So I have to change she paid to shipped. Now I'm going to put the date I printed the label and the date I actually shipped. Because if I have to go back and find that label, I can look up under what day the label was printed, which is what I'm going to have to do. Okay, so this is going to go in Monday's mail since it's, wow, it's almost 6 o'clock. Okay, next one. I did that one. I just didn't mark that paid. That was the Kelly with the eBay other items. Okay. Sally, I shipped you already. Another Sally, she paid. So I'm going to find hers. I'm just looking by first name. You can go chronologically, and that's probably how I should be doing it, but I'm going through my spreadsheet. Okay, so here is Sally. She paid $30. Nope, that's her last order. Disregard what I just said. That was in September. She bought something, wow, she bought something a whole bunch of times. It doesn't look like, I'm gonna have to search by it. Doesn't look like her first name is pulling anything up in this month, and it says she paid. I could have been a typo, but I'm pretty good about that. So I'm going to look it up by email address. Okay, here it is, payment. So it did bring it up by email. Oh, I was spelling Sally wrong. Darn. Okay, so she ordered 3 things. Okay. Okay, she ordered the silver Coach purse. I just have to make sure on my spreadsheet I had two kind of silverish Coach purses, so I want to make sure we are, yes, this is the exact one. Okay, so she ordered some gorgeous pearls. I don't know pearls. I'm sure they're just like the lower class of pearls, but they're stunning. Okay, here we go. I think I can put in a picture of this. If I can, I will. There are these, the colors are just outstanding. It's almost oil slick pearls. I don't even know if that's a thing. They go from a really pale kind of lavender ivory through the shades of lilac and more of like a magenta color. Some of them are indigo, and then we have shades of gray, purple, some gray, and some even have a little bit of an olive, like an olive purple. So pretty. So we are going to wrap these items and then put them in the middle of the purse. We'll get a plastic bag. I have some more of this tissue paper. I had no idea where it came from. So I'm going to wrap the pearls first. And then make sure this is folded. It is folded, but let's fold it again so it's nice and crisp. My niece has been gone. They visited my sister, my brother-in-law. Let me start that over. My brother-in-law, sister, and niece visited about 2, maybe even 3 weeks ago now. And we broke out the glitter, my niece and I, and we just had a great time. And we put glitter in all sorts of things, and glitter was everywhere, and they used all of the glitter. So we're still finding little bits of glitter, but every time now I find it, and I was never mad. I love glitter around the house, probably because I don't have kids. And it tends to mean somebody else's child was over. So I still find glitter. It makes me just smile and remember the fun we had. It's like a picture, but in glitter form. A little memory keepsake. I should ask my husband if he is enjoying the glitter still. I highly doubt he's even noticed. Well, he's noticed. He's just not cared. That was a cranberry lace top. I just realized I didn't show it to you. Cranberry chaps lace top and the pearls. Trying to find which is the longest. I need to hire somebody to put this back on. This is just making a mess. A mess, a mess. I don't even think my husband knows about this. He'd be like, I'm so disappointed in you. He wouldn't really say that, but he thinks I'm like uber organized, and usually I am, but I'm not throwing it out. I'm not doing it. We are using every piece of this we can, except these two little pieces because I cut them too long. Womp womp. Okay, so now that matches. Let's get some cards. We haven't given out cards in a while. So this is for Sally. Yes, that'll match perfectly. This card says, just a little note in aqua, which is perfect because my husband's a musician and I love the color aqua. And note cards. So I'm going to gift Sally a matching note card. And then right in the middle, the business card. I'm going to cut these just a little bit shorter. I think the presentation will be better. I was right. I like how the bow is doing like a split. Like, wow. Okay, poly mailer. Let's do a Christmas one. This one is green and red. very old, traditional, festive. Maybe not old, maybe just traditional, festive, I would call this print. This reminds me of my grandparents' Christmas tree. Oh, I forgot the bag. Were you all screaming at me? The bag, she needs the bag. Why are you putting this in the poly mailer? Well, now she gets a poly mailer. Telling all of my tales and forgetting what I'm doing. Okay, so here's the purse. Very nice. I'm gonna check for like a 4th time just to make sure this is the purse. I'm not feeling 100% satisfied. Okay, so this was the darkened silver. That's what I called it. Good, because the other one was silver purple. Now I feel 100%. I don't think this is gonna fit in a 12 by 15, but we can cut 2 and make a bigger bag. If it's just a little bigger where 2 bags would take care of it taped together, I don't mind it. But anything bigger than that, I just use the trash bag. They're not too expensive. I buy those in like 1,000 packs or something. Tape. Have you noticed lately that you can have a little bit more money and have the same budget and your money goes further, so that the person without the money, let's call them the poor person for just being brief, the poor person could have the same budget as you. They get the same toilet paper, they get the same beans, they eat the same foods, but because the less poor person has a little bit more, they can buy things in a bigger bulk. So if you buy 1 roll of toilet paper, they're going to charge you like $1. But a 12 pack might be $8. So where each roll is cheaper, but the poorer people can't afford to do that. So they just keep buying it at the $1. So because I can buy things in bulk, we have a little bit extra. We're not rich by any means, even though my niece thinks so, which is very sweet. I don't know how that happened. It's cheaper to live, and our budget is cheaper than a person living our same lives, eating the same foods as us would be if they just didn't have that extra little bit. I don't know if that's making sense. I might cut that story out. I think you understand what I'm trying to say. A lot of times, same products in bigger packaging get you a cheaper price per item. The unit cost goes down. That's the whole moral of the story. The unit cost goes down when you buy more. And because of that, where was I going with this story? I'm so lost. My bags don't cost very much. Maybe that was the moral of the story. Because I'm buying them in like, seriously, 10,000. I think I bought my last plastic bags and they came with us from Pennsylvania. I think we're good now. Everything's inside. Double checking. Everything is inside this time. And I can put some bubble wrap around this. I'm going to say we can fit this in a 12 by 16 by 8 at the £3 rate for PayPal. I'm going to do the same with Pirate Chip, but Pirate Chip you can do the poly bag. So even though it's going to be the same length and width basically, and the same weight, because of that poly bag, it's $8.40 on Pirate Chip. It's $11.80 on PayPal. PayPal needs to get with the program and allow us to print just poly bags. They must like those. They stack better. They're less bulky. I don't know why they like them and why they're so much cheaper, but this one's $3 cheaper. So I'm gonna get some bubble wrap. found the turquoise. It was on the floor. We vacuum like 15 times a day, it's fine. 15 was a little bit of an exaggeration. 3, we definitely vacuum 3 times a day. Bear and I both really like to vacuum. We really like our vacuum too. It's so handy. We still love it on a regular basis. It was a splurge. It was such a splurge. It was probably like the fourth most expensive item in our house. But it was totally worth it. The Dyson, we have the V7. I did a lot of research to see which one was better at a better price point, and the V7 came out on top by far. So we bought the Dyson V7. My husband installed it in the utility laundry room. I've probably had it several years now. It's so good. It's the thing, if somebody was like, could you recommend one thing? I don't know why they would be saying this, but like a genie in a bottle came out and said, recommend one thing for my house. And there was no real like budget constraints. I would absolutely recommend the Dyson. That's just a no-brainer in my mind now. Okay, so now this is all wrapped like this. We're gonna put 2 pieces of tissue paper down. And yes, this is overkill. I get it. We're gonna do the emojis. The emoji print recently on pajamas. Was that a Target ad or a Black Friday something? I don't go to any stores, but I like to read ads. I don't know why. I guess just to learn the names of things. I probably go to like 1 store a month. Maybe 2 around the holidays, maybe 2 stores a month. I shouldn't say 0 stores. My husband does the grocery shopping, but every once in a while I get to a grocery store. I went with my niece and my sister while they were in town. Just a little note, another just a little note. The blue perfectly matches the crying eye emoji. See if you can see that. We want to be the happy emoji. Are you the happy emoji? I hope you are. Woohoo! We're not sure this is gonna fit. If not, we'll get a bigger bag. We've got plenty of those, but it matched so nicely. Ah, it fit. That aqua bag was made for this package. So satisfyingly glossy. Okay, we're printing. This is, whoever bought me this one, thank you so much. All the others, thank you too. But this glossy one is just so glossy. It looks like nail polish, like I could cut it. Oh, a terrible idea. Cut it out, or that would be horrible actually, and put it on my fingernail. But if you had double Scotch tape, I bet you it's doable. I bet you somebody out there on the YouTube cut out this and put it on their fingernail and it passed. Everybody was fine with it. Her name's probably Laura. I don't know why. Okay, so I have to copy the shipment details back into PayPal since I printed off PayPal. So add tracking information. that is finished. That's how easy that is. Thank you, Sally with a Y. Next item. Let's see on our spreadsheet. I can update she paid to I shipped. What was I putting? Shipped. I think it was just putting shipped. We have to keep everything the same here. 23. Okay. I don't think she paid yet, which is not a big deal. Jason paid and I sent. I don't think she's paid yet. She has not paid yet. I shipped, I shipped, I shipped, I shipped, I shipped, I shipped, I shipped. I'm gonna have to check on her. I don't know. Unless she's paid in the last few minutes. I don't think so. She actually did just pay in the last few minutes. She paid, oh, she paid about an hour ago. Okay, we're doing you next. I'll have to actually go pull these. So these are some women's size 36 green boots, and I'll be back. I'll be back. Okay, here are the infamous boots. They're a rain boot, a short welly. I scrunched some tissue paper in the toe. I'm gonna do another piece. And the inside of these are black. Somebody sent me black tissue paper and I've been using it to stuff the insides of black shoes. I figured there'd be kind of no dye, or if it was, it wasn't a big deal because it's on black. Good way to use them. And I think they'll fit in a bag if I do this right. They seem to be a very durable boot. Let's do this one first. This one's easier. When you go that way, and then there you go. So let's give these away. I'm gonna guess this is not a big difference between the two sites. It is 1 pound, 11.1 ounces. So, print shipping label. Priority mail. It might even have to ship at 3 pounds if I put it in a box. So we'll keep it in mind for both sites in a poly mailer. So PayPal, I need to go to the fourth option, which is package thick envelope. 3 pounds. 3 pounds? 2 pounds. 2 pounds. I was still thinking about the box. 2 pounds in a 12 by 15 by 3. Let's go back to pirate ship and do the same thing. And paste address in a poly bag. They have pictures of them. They're so much easier. Seriously, USPS. Look at pirate ship, fix yourself. Pictures. I love seeing a picture of a box right away. If it's branded, I love seeing the actual picture. It's so much easier than like, is this a flat rate padded mailer or a flat rate? There's just too many flat rates. Okay, so what did I say? Get off my hi-hat. Hi-hat? I don't know. Maybe top hat. Get off your top hat. Is that a thing? Okay, so 2 pounds, both sides, measurements equal. Pirate ship has $7.88, as does PayPal, so even this time. Do an emoji print. So I am going to stick with PayPal, and again, that's only because they immediately have the tracking information, whereas pirate ship, I'd have to do that extra, very small, albeit extra step. it's really only, I think, 4 clicks of the mouse. Like you have to copy it, go to the other website, paste it, and type in USPS. So it's not a lot, but if I can save myself 5 seconds, seems silly. Okay, let's do Make Waves. This is like a craft paper card, a brown craft paper. And there's the card. Very sweet. Let's do a second little goodie. Let's do a business card. Oh, I made the flamingo ones. Let's do the flamingo. Somebody sent me elastic in a flamingo print. You'll be able to see it. Sorry, I haven't straightened it yet. There's gold flamingos on a coral background, and I made them this morning. There we are. Little piece of, I keep looking for my foam. Foam doesn't rip very evenly, I gotta say. I'll order it again, but the perforation, I don't know, whatever it is not scored very nicely. Did I plan on going around that twice? I don't know. Oh, but it'll still fit. We're fine. Don't you worry. So I'm going to go ahead and hit print and put it in the aqua glossy bag, the bag of the night. You are crowned bag of the night. It even feels good. Just like, so nice, so smooth. Okay, so we are printing my shipping label on the computer. Thank you, Angela in Georgia. And search for transactions. I just have to type Angela. That's not who this is. Carol. I'm doing Carol. Head. And which Carol is this? Guessing it's the Carol that paid yesterday. Yes, it is. So she ordered, oh, it's so pretty. Here she is. I should zip her up first. Don't give away all of her secrets. It's a bad joke. It's in such nice condition too. It's really nice smelling leather. It's a big size. The bottom's gorgeous. It's the newer like script logo. The inside is purple, like a royal purple. Look at that satin. Oh, so pretty. The inside is really clean. Did somebody buy this bag and never use it? Nothing. I don't even know if I rated it a 10 out of 10. I always rate things a little bit on like the harder side. If there's, you know, I want people to be, if they have to be something, I want them to be happy when they get the bag, and not like, oh, I would have rated this lower. I'd rather go the other way. So I don't know. This is just gorgeous. So she paid $65 shipped, and she is MS. MS, state abbreviation. Mississippi. Oh, that would have been a good one to guess, but no, I did not. So I am shipping, and we are going to, I have a plan. I'm going to use these things everybody hates, but I'm going to put them in a bag. Oh, I'm gonna need another bag. No problem, I have another bag. As long as they stay inside, they're okay. I have a third bag. I don't think I'm gonna need it. Oh, just gorgeous. I even stuffed it prettily. So nice. Okay, so I'm going to ship this in a box. I'm gonna flip open the top of my scale because we're gonna do some measurements before, some weight measurements at least, before we do anything with this. How am I doing this? Did it zero out yet? Okay, it zeroed out. I'm gonna slide under there and do hold. Did I get it? Oh, it's 3 pounds, 0.8 ounces. But again, it doesn't have all the tissue and stuff. So it's gonna have to go with the 4-pound weight. And Mississippi's fairly close. So we might be cheaper in our box rather than like a flat, large box. I think a flat rate large would fit as well. But a flat, what is the large? I think the large is like $18, right? $17.60, good guess. And if we just did our own box, our box is 12 by 16 by 8 at 4 pounds. The shipping cost, now this is on PayPal, is $8.81, and that's because she lives fairly close to me. $8.81. So that's what we're gonna go with. It doesn't even make sense at that price to put in put it in a box and then a poly bag. Okay, I lined the box and now I'm going to tissue paper the top. I was really going at it there. It's in my zone. I forgot to talk and everything. Okay, business card. What else can I give her? Carol. I don't think I have a see. I have a B and a D for the charms, the basket charms, because that would have been really cute. I could do a necklace. That might be really cute with that bag, just like a little purse charm. I'm just gonna simply twist that in. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay. How cute, right? It's like a little hobo emoji paper bag. I'm thrilled. Okay, I win the award. Look at that, it's perfect, it's perfect. Couldn't be more tickled. Tickled pink, couldn't be more tickled, I don't know. More tape. Let's reweigh this. Be much easier now. Oh, 0 out. 3 pounds, 5 ounces. So we're still under that 4-pound mark. And again, this is headed to Carol in Mississippi. Got it that time. Confirm and pay. I found another straw. It's paper. Just in case we had another thin chain. Print, print. And we will update our spreadsheet for Carol. Thank you, Carol. Just had a little photo shoot with my packages all looking perfectly symmetrical. Okay, we have a few more. We have Dawn. So let's go to PayPal summary. That's one of the top tabs across the top. And payments received, which is kind of in the middle of the page, halfway down. Excuse me. Halfway down. There we go. And Dawn bought a scarf. Here she is. She paid yesterday. She bought the AGNONA ivory silk scarf. Here's that scarf. It's really pretty. It's definitely like rich pretty. Pattern's not unusual, or the colors, it's just like the perfect piece of silk. There's a little bit of a woven in design there. See how light that is? It's substance, but and then back up toward the top it goes solid. It goes from like that print pattern to solid, and then all the fringe. So pretty. This really would have cost over $100. So I did ask a little bit more. I asked $15 for it. Let's just comb those out lightly. If you had nail polish, I absolutely would not do this. If I had nail polish, you do what you want to do. Okay, let's fold this a little bit. I'm gonna go get a small bag for this. I don't want to put this in a giant bag. Thank you so much, Dawn. Thank you for watching, everybody, and I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Take care. Bye. Thank you so much for watching this video. I realized as I was editing an 8-hour shipping video yesterday, and I did get it under 5 hours, that this one is going to be way too long. So I'm doing the outro to thank you for watching, and then I'm going to film another video because sometimes these are just, they're too long, right? Who's going to watch a 5-hour shipping video? most people won't. Even to edit that long is so much. So thank you so much for watching. There will be another shipping video soon. Take care. Bye.
We hope your day is blooming with joy.